Let's talk about on how the climate change can affect the Earth. Nowadays we hear about climate change more often than before. Climate change is a global phenomenon, and the term climate change is indeed a straightforward expression for such a complex subject. In fact, it has more than we can comprehend from this phrase, and that is why it is quite essential to go at defining climate change in today's scenario. In the present glossary of researchers and scientists, climate modification as a term is no longer in use and effect. The reason behind this is that we have come to realize the effect of the changes we make to our environment will eventually increase the temperature in many parts of the world, but at the same time will also be decrease in temperature for few parts of the planet. This, however, creates a general imbalance in the climate of the world, which in turn leads us to the phrase climate change. While wondering the effects of this phenomenon, the things you know of as climate modification is actually referred to as a global phenomenon of climate change. However, with all the details and statistics we have in hand at present, we can definitely conclude that the world is unquestionably warming, with the temperatures rising like never before. This is a global problem, with many natural disasters started taking shape. The general awareness of this factor is really low. For the better understanding of the issues associated with this phenomenon, we require a simple definition in relation to the warming of the planet. And this definition needs to be the one that brings us the essence of this problem without compromising the simplicities. However, the easiest and most precise definition is that it is the effect greenhouse gases have on the Earth's overall climate. Greenhouse gases include carbon dioxide and methane, but are not limited to these two. While learning more about this issue, we need to understand few important facts associated with it. The first fact is that it is both a natural phenomena and one catalyzed by us. For instance, greenhouse gases are a natural part of the biosphere and would exist if man did not. In fact, these gases are a vital component to the existence of life on this planet. It is due to the existence of the greenhouse gases, the temperature on planet Earth does not average 0 degrees. These naturally occurring gases help to keep the temperature at a desirable 59 degrees. But the climate change, which is due to the greenhouse gases, is not indeed natural. In fact, the problem we are facing is the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. These gases act as thermal blankets for the atmosphere. The more gas in the atmosphere, the thicker the blanket and the less heat escapes from Earth. In the last 80 years, we have been releasing these gases into our atmosphere and thus helping them to form a blanket. On the other hand, we are reducing forests around the planet, which are the natural plant collection that absorb greenhouse gases. This double whammy is starting to show negative results: the increased heating of our world, and thus the beginning of the dreaded climate change. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe on my channel.